Okay. Hey guys. So the poll result was that I'm going to be reacting blindly with Brooke for Volume 5. And unfortunately for the Blake short, my individual reaction got messed up and I can't fix it anymore. The actual files just gone. So, and Brooke has already seen it, so that's both our bads. But what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna just go watch the Blake short here and say what our thoughts are, and then afterwards we're gonna watch the Yang short. And we both have not seen the Yang short, yes?
That is correct.
Okay. So I guess we'll just go ahead and get the Blake short started. In 3, 2, 1. So when I first watched this, thought that this intro part was a little long. I mean, it's just a bunch of random people, right? Then we
I just really like animating people with cat ears and antlers. And bunny ears too, I guess.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
So what did you think of the Ilya backstory
Why'd you
here?
join the White Fang?
I think we have another potential ship here.
Same reason as you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not as good
But
as
why
Bumblebee,
fight when I pass
or
for
as
human?
I like to call it, Blang. But
Nobody calls it that.
At
At least not
somebody.
very many people call it that.
It's okay. You're not the first person to ask.
Basically anything except for
I
Blake
know
X
I
Sun.
look just like any other human girl. And for years, that's how I was raised.
What'd you think about her
We lived in
backstory though?
Knoxville with the other faunus working
It's an
mines.
understandable backstory. Why
My
she'd be
parents
a
wanted
little
something
little
better for
frustrated.
me.
Mm-hmm.
I
They
think that
managed to enroll
her
me in an
friendship
atlas
with
prep
Blake
school.
will probably win her back over
Imagine
from the White
that.
Fang, though.
The little
I
faunus
think it
girl
could
from
go either
Mantle
way.
Going to the city of dreams. I felt like a princess. But I had to follow a set of rules.
I think either they're just gonna continue reluctantly letting each other like
No talking about my parents.
go on,
And absolutely.
or I guess
under no
I saw the Volume
circumstances
5 trailer,
was
so it
I
looks
allowed
like
to change colors.
Ilya is really trying to warn
No one
Blake.
could know I was a faunus.
That sounds terrible.
You know, she could also
It
just
wasn't.
not be a terrorist.
It was confusing at first, but
That's a pretty cool
it wasn't
option.
hard.
It is a
Especially
pretty
if
cool
it meant
option.
being
I don't know
an
if it's an
empress.
option that's gonna happen, but
Sometimes the other girls would say things about the faunus. That they were animals, that they were dirty, or they lied, and I'd say those things with them. Because I felt like I was one of them. And then, one day, there was a cave-in at the mines. I was at school when the news broke. Apparently, one of the workers tripped while handling some agitated dust crystals.
I mean, Blake was able to blend in too until she
Explosion
took off
caused
the
a
bow.
chain reaction.
yeah,
And
I think that
friends
she kind of
snickered.
took a cue from Ilya in a way with that. You know, she also, you know, hid her true self while in a school.
I lost control. Every inch of me turned blue as I wept. And suddenly, all the girls that I'd
I
laughed
wonder
and
if
played with
Ilya's backstory
were
is
scared
what
of me.
made Blake so afraid too. Like, you know how she just kind of bolted when she got found out back in Volume 1?
True. I mean, I guess that depends on whether this is something that happened before all that or after. This whole backstory explanation.
Oh, it's definitely happened before Volume 1. Because she's still in the White Fang when they're having that conversation.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't be just calmly sitting there talking. Plus, she's in her Volume 1 uniform, outfit. Not here,
I did not
but in the
notice
backstory part.
He got away.
Alright.
You'll see.
I didn't notice
Sorry.
that before.
Well, you notice it now. Yeah, that happened before. This is happening after Volume 4, this part here. But them talking together is before Blake left the White Fang.
I see. Going back and editing some more things, like adding in Weiss's scar.
No. Weiss has always had a scar, Brooke. You just didn't notice. Probably didn't help that you didn't see the white trailer before we started the volume.
No.
And the white trailer is presumably where she got her scar. I'm still iffy on it. I want the full version of this song. I'll tell you that much.
They haven't released it yet.
Huh? No. Because it's for Volume 5, so
Oh, fair enough.
I'm sure we'll get the full thing in Volume 5, but after Volume 5, I mean. But until then, I'm stuck wondering, Brooke. So, final thoughts on the Blake trailer, though, before we.
I think that chameleon person will stop being a terrorist eventually.
I don't know. I think
Either
it could
that or
go
Blake
either
will
way.
be forced to kill her.
Huh?
Either that or Blake will be forced to kill her.
I don't foresee that happening. But, I mean, I feel like, eventually she's gonna have to Blake is gonna have to stop her or Illy is going to have to join her. And I think it could go either way.
You just expect everything, you can never be wrong.
Exactly, Brooke. Exactly. Anyway, so this will be the first RWBY-related thing that we've seen together blind. Both of us blind.
Yes.
So this will be...
All I know is that this starts off with a black screen and motorcycle noises.
Yes, I know, because we accidentally... with the reason we had to restart the recording was because somebody started the Liang trailer instead of the Blake trailer.
I'm not going to name names here.
I'm not going to name names, Brooke. But let's go ahead and get it started. I don't really know what to expect. So, 3, 2, 1.
It's 4 minutes and 20 seconds long, so
That's
she's probably gonna be blazing it.
Come on.
These are Volume 1 uniforms.
Totally could have.
They are.
Or, I say uniforms, they're not uniforms, outfits. Outfits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not cut out for hand-to-hand.
And she has both of her
Why can't I
arms.
just use my beautiful
Yep.
crescent rose?
That's exactly why I wouldn't let you break it. I'm gonna be leaving for Beacon soon. I want to make sure.
This is before Volume 1, Episode 1, then. Because Ruby's not in Beacon yet.
Little does she know that Ruby's gonna go too.
Oh. Oh. Whoa.
Nice one, sis.
Exploded into
You don't
flower
always
petals.
gonna be able to run away from your problems, though. Sometimes you just have to stand your ground and fight, no matter what. All right, enough rest. Get back out
I
here.
think she didn't mean to do that.
Ruby? Ruby!
Looks like her prospects are rather grim of returning.
And this is a new Yang song. to RWBY though, I wonder. Maybe she went like really far. Because she couldn't control her semblance very well. At least she couldn't at the start, I believe. Ooh. Oh, yeah, there she is.
Sleeping on the job.
No. Think happy thoughts.
Sorry, you want to have your scythe?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Puts up the
I'm gonna
fist.
punch it in the face. Oh. What? Wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting her to go into the mouth. I was expecting her to punch the bear's face so that it moved out of the way. Oh. And this is a new design.
Temper Tantrum Blake 2.0.
You mean Yang?
I mean Yang.
I know you ship them, Brooke, but they're not the same person.
They're basically the same person.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I've always got your back, sis.
Aw. Except when you don't. And you let her go off on a journey alone with Juniper.
Except for when you tell me that you love me, and then I snub you.
So that was almost entirely flashback.
Mm-hmm.
That's her thinking about when, I guess, she did have her sister's back and how, you know, she kind of let her down a little bit. I'm thinking that means she is going to find Ruby. But then again, I don't even know anymore. That Volume 5 trailer messed me up. You didn't see that, did you?
No, I didn't.
It's probably for the
Even
best
if I
that
did,
you didn't.
I probably wouldn't remember it.
So what'd you think of that one?
I thought it was good. I thought it was kind of unfair that Blake would be fighting Ruby when she had her weapons, but Ruby didn't get to have her weapon.
You mean Yang?
Yeah.
You keep calling her Blake.
Oh, do I? Whoops. I
You
promise
got
it's
Blake
not
on the
intentional.
brain.
It's not
Except-
intentional.
I think you're swapping them today. I mean, we were gonna watch the Blake trailer first, and you pulled up the Yang one, and you're just a mess.
But I thought it was unfair that Yang got to use her gauntlets when she was depriving Ruby
Well,
of her
the
weapon.
thing is
but-
that she was teaching her hand to hand, and she didn't want Ruby to rely on her scythe because she does way too much rely on her scythe, which we've seen in Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Well, I mean, pretty much everybody relies on their weapon.
Yeah, but, like, if she doesn't have her weapon, she can't, like, defend herself at all. Whereas, like, Yang would be able to defend herself.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it was kind of like the Weiss short in that it didn't have a lot of story, I guess. Like, the Blake short had a lot of, like, behind-the-scenes story, like, with Ilya and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the Weiss short was mostly just fighting, and so was this one. I mean, we got a little bit of background, I guess, but...
Got a little bit of Ruby and Yang being friends.
Yeah. Alright, so is that up for the Yang short?
I think so.
Alright.
I think we're ready for the big pony.
Alright. Well, that'll be in a separate recording, but...
Alrighty.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.